Alright, so where are we at in general? Hold on a second here. Where are we at in general here? I stopped recording for a little bit, so I got caught up on a lot of stuff. Well, I can't get a focus on this thing. Clean. Alright, so what I got this completely done, which isn't focusing. But I added the buttons. I decided to go with 4 instead of 10 because I was going to do, well, 2. It wouldn't be 1 here, 2, and then 5 across here. But I decided to go like this. What else do I got? Only left on the front seat is around here. I have to wrap all this, so I'll be gluing that on, and the gray will go from here to here, continuing the line, and then around black to the back. And also on the back side of the seat, when you flip it around, there'll be black all along here, and then black to here, up to the point again, and then I'll wrap gray, and there's an open spot, and I still can't figure out, and I will here shortly. I'm going to cover this somehow too, but this will be, like right here, I'll go gray, so it'll be gray out here all the way down, all the way along here it'll be gray, and then down here it'll be black, and it'll meet up somehow. And I may continue the line. I may just do a plate of some kind and maybe make a pouch or pocket for the kids or something in back. But that's the front seat. Also, I finished up the bottom seat, the bottom of the seat for the back. I'll show you that. That's this one where we started the show. So that's the start of it here. You can see, I think the cushion came out pretty good, the raised top. Again, man, I wish this thing would focus better. Oh, whatever. Well, that's it so far. So you can kind of see that it's a raise. It looks a little bit more commercial, which is fine. It's softer here, and that's where the girls will be sitting anyhow. And this is harder. So, and I also got this completely ready to pretty much stretch. There is, like I said before, there is a line of wire in here, and that's pretty much what I attach first. I tie that in down here on the bottom and tie it in back and make it nice and tight and get it all positioned just right. I did that, and then you flip it over and do the rest of your tying in with your hog rings all the way around the edges down underneath to get it nice and tight. But then I do have this one ready to go. This is the final piece for the backrest. This is actually the biggest piece. I ran out of black, so I had to run to Appleton because place where I normally get my fabric ran out and said they're not going to have it for like 3 weeks, so I had to road trip it with the girls. I haven't yet run the wire, so I'll be running the wire next. I'll be putting all of the coat hanger wire in because I love my coat hanger wire. So it'll be coat hanger wire here, across here, and across the top and down. Also, I'm probably going to have to cut a spot here and sew that, and a spot here and sew it, because that's where on the cushion or on the backrest, that's where you actually screw it in, and I totally forgot about that. So I'm almost done. I got to put buttons on, and I didn't explain that yet either. Buttons, basically all you're doing is find a spot where you want it. These are wrap buttons. You do them to fit or to color. This is what they look like. Basically, you just wrap. You take the fabric, cut it in a circle. It even has it on the back how you do it, but it's pretty stupid easy. You cut a circle, wrap it on it, pop the back on, and then you end up with a nice button. And this is basically what the buttons look like, and this way it's a dead match to the color I've already got. It just pops on. Then you run your thread through, and you pull it in underneath and get it nice and taut to where you need it. Make sure you're using good thread, preferably waxed upholstery, and you squeeze it down and get them all to the right height, because you see I got some good depth in this one and in these ones. And it just gives it a little bit more texture, a little bit more better styling. Tie it up and shazam! And again, they'll be the same way here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and these are going to match down. So, almost done. And you know what? What would be anywhere from $500 to $700 job for these? Labor, minus the labor, just the product is going to end up costing me just under $120, between $120 and $150, depending on what else I do. So, pretty sweet, huh? I'll show you the finish here in a little bit.